This is the Danderyd by IKEA. It's a mid-sized dining table available in 3 colours. Welcome back, my name's Ben. It's Flat Pack Friday, you already know what we're doing. Today we're going to build the Danderyd and assess it on build quality, value for money and ease of construction. They're pretty much all the same size. This is 130 by 80. You can also get white and white with a wooden top. If you do get white with a wooden top, you can also get a slightly smaller one called a bench, and also a different variation which is the same maximum size, but the legs are a bit further in and you've got leaves on the end that lift up. So we'll get this built and then we'll get into the review. The Danderyd comes in 2 packages, the legs and fixings and the main table part of it. It is quite big, 17 kilos it is. I couldn't get it in my car across the back seats. I had to put it through the boot and kind of leaning over the front of the front headrest. The legs are a bit lighter, but a much smaller box on the whole, so you can just move it about. It does slosh about a bit, so be careful of that. So as I'm sure you managed to figure out, it is pretty much the easiest thing you're ever going to build. It took me less than 10 minutes. Something I appreciate is it's very easy to get square. Obviously it is brand new, but like these chairs take a bit of fiddling. And partly I think that's down to the metal frame. So the legs in this square section are all metal and then the top's just wood. But as long as you put all the bolts in first, start them and then tighten them all together, then. Another thing to mention, I've paired it with these chairs. This is a Sconcer. You used to be able to get them as a set with a table and these chairs, but you can't anymore. But if you buy a set, you're just paying for a table and 4 chairs at the full price anyway, so you've got no need to buy them as a set. I don't need 4 chairs, so I bought them separately. They do matching Danderyd chairs, but they look nothing like this, so I think these work much better anyway. Also, I put these sticky pads from IKEA on the bottom of the chairs and the tables to stop it making noise. Obviously, I don't slide the table, but if it moves, then it doesn't scratch the hard floor. You can get these from anywhere, it doesn't need to be IKEA. Table, the reason I bought it was I just wanted a black table. I wanted it to be about 80 centimetres wide and I wanted it to look nice. That was pretty much my 3 criteria. This is 80 centimetres, it's black, clearly. I like the style of the legs, it just appeals to me the most. There was another one which had legs that came out kind of diagonally, which I thought would be more sturdy, but I did go into IKEA and gave it a shake test and this was just so much more sturdy than the other one. Might be because the other one had wooden legs or it didn't have this kind of square base, but yeah. I just love the finish, it's got like a real satin finish to it. Initially when I opened the box I thought it might be quite easy to scratch because there must have been a mark on the underside. So far I've had my placemat on the table, just made of wood, but it's got these little pads. You can still kind of hear it, does touch the table. And then my laptop, the little rubber bits fell out the bottom. So I do move that around the table and I don't try and scratch it, but I don't baby the table and it's held up really well actually. It seems to be very scratch resistant. There are a couple of tiny marks that I don't know where they've come from. So I'd say it's very resistant to light scratches. You don't have to be super careful with it, but at the end of the day, it's just wood painted. So anything sharp, you can still scratch it. There's not really much you can review a table on, but again, it's super solid. I could probably lie on it. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. I think it's 100% worth the money. It's solid. It is only a table, but I just think it's fantastic. As far as ratings are concerned, build quality, I'm going to say 5. There's really not much you can complain about. It's strong, sturdy, finish is very durable, doesn't wobble, no complaints whatsoever. Value for money, I'm going to say 4. It's not like a cheap table, there is definitely some price to it, but for what you get in it, you get metal parts, you get a nice finish. Yeah, I'd say it's very good value for money. And ease of construction, 5. You could probably do it with your eyes closed. I don't think there's much you can buy that's actually easier to make than this. Even these chairs, they're only 4 pieces, but because it's all wood, you have to do a bit of adjustment to get it to sit right. So yeah, definitely recommend it. Thanks for joining me again. At the very least, I hope you found this informative. If you have any additional thoughts or questions, please let me know. God bless.